It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'm back with another one. And honestly, like, how do you be a crypto influencer right now? Like, how do you even just wake up and be like, I'm going to talk about crypto today? Like, crypto seems to be one of the most hated. I don't know, like, I'm just say this: the sentiment behind crypto is at its absolutely worst that I've ever seen. Like, okay, so FTX was like bad, right? It was bad, but it wasn't like bad to where it's like everybody. Well, okay, it wasn't like people were blaming each other, but it was more like on a I want to say like a founder level, right? A builder, a developer. It wasn't like KOLs, influencers, regular retail people at each other heads. Like, then I talked about this in the Patreon early this morning. I was up because I've been active in crypto, but I haven't been making any content because it's like I don't. I'm the type of person that has integrity, that has like character, right? And I don't want to sit here and be shoving content down you guys' throat when I feel some type of way about the crypto market, the state of the crypto market. Now, I will say this will present opportunities, and maybe people finally wake up and understand that, hey, let me just stick to projects that actually are built. It doesn't matter the market cap, right? I don't want to specifically say, oh, let's just focus on blue chip. No, there's good utility in mid cap tokens, 10 million, 5 million, even low caps, right? Where the teams have been consistently building, but have been overshadowed by this meme coin casino, right? And I think that people, retail specifically, they're tired of it, right? And I've always used this example, right? Like, a baby, an infant. I was taught in business that new people are the lifeline of the business, and if we consistently keep showing new people a bad hand, right, in the card game, they're not gonna want to come back and play again, right? And that's exactly my concern here with crypto, because if we don't get retail consistently, here to stay here, right, then this could be an institutional run, which would lack volatility because we would be lacking retail. So it's just interesting to see where we move from here. If you've been in crypto, you probably heard the news about Malaya and then Argentina token Libra and everything that's going on. It is good to see that CZ plans to aid victims, but this is unfortunate, right? Because I've looked at a little bit of what Javier in his what he's been doing for Argentina, and he seems like a pretty straightforward guy, and it's unfortunate. I don't know the ins and outs of what happened. I did watch the CoffeeZilla interview. And again, I don't know the ins and outs of what happened, so I'm not gonna act like I know exactly what happened, whether he was off, whether he was not involved, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you. You think about the people like Malay, President Trump. They're not sitting at the computer here making a fucking meme coin. They're not doing that, right? It's the people behind them, and it's the greed that takes over cryptocurrency, right? Because most of it now is controlled and led by insider information, right? And this is why I've kind of like changed my stance on the trenches, because things change quickly, right? Okay, you asked me about the trenches about 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I'll be like, okay, it's a lot of opportunity there. Yeah, you get scammed here and there, right? But you could make some pretty good money, right? We've seen meme coin season on Base. We've seen meme coin season on Solana, right? I think the what we're seeing with Solana is it will open up opportunity with meme coin seasons on Avalanche and meme coin season here on Sonic Phantom. So I'm not saying that meme coins are dead for this specifically, but what I'm saying is this is a bad look. It's like you ask somebody who doesn't have anything to do with crypto and be like, hey man, you heard of crypto? Oh yeah, man, I lost money to the president's coin. Like that's not good. That's not good. You try to tell people about the cryptocurrency space and how it's changed your life and this and that, and the only thing they can focus in on is the president coin, right? And things of that sort. So if these newer people are coming into crypto and they're not being catered to, and we got to walk people through things, and sometimes I think about that as well, because there's a lot of new people coming in, and they'll ask redundant questions and things like that. You're like, how you ask it? But I gotta remember I was new at one point too. So this is insane, right? Now you got the cabal going at each other. Rand is coming out here saying memes are bad for crypto and this, and now everybody is just like that. Miles came out here and said, I feel a bit sick about the state of the industry right now, and it is honestly sad. And I said this in the Patreon. when people ask me, like, Millie, you haven't been dropping any new crypto coins and stuff, I just still hold the same stuff that I've been holding. And I don't feel confident in coming out here and talking about any specific crypto if it ain't if it ain't in the top 100, to be completely honest. And not saying that the coins that I hold that are not in the top 100 are not good, right? They're really, really good coins, but they've been overshadowed, and the extraction of liquidity that these memes and this casino has done work on retail, right? So we're seeing an extraction of liquidity, and I said that PF, I'm gonna just say PF, that shit is a psyop. That shit is a psyop. It's no possible way that when you look at the SBF case and everything that happened with like Celsius and Voyager, that shit should still be up. You gotta ask yourself, why are they allowing it to go up? And then people want to complain about PF, but constantly keep walking their ass back in this casino. Like, oh yeah, it's bad for crypto, but I'm gonna go ahead and try my luck on this Russian roulette. You know what I'm saying? And lose, right? Look, I figured it out about 3 weeks ago, right? I said, wow, the meme coin scope is changing, right? And you know, they used to be able to get in a project early and then have a shelf life, or maybe a week, 2 weeks. Not bad, right? That's bad, but it wasn't as bad as 4 hours. 2 hours, 24 hours shelf life, right? And it's like, okay, these companies continue to come at you like, oh, we want to pay you, we want to shove this money to you for you to talk about the token. And it's like, all right, it's good money, but I'm like, hell no. I haven't been taking no deals, no nothing. Like, I'm just been kind of staying away from that aspect of the market because, you know, again, this is the worst sentiment since FTX. And it's like, what and who can you truly trust in the crypto space? And again, not complaining or anything like that, but just stating the obvious, guys. We got to state the obvious, right? If we can't get retail to buy in through onboarding process of some of the biggest global officials in the world, how long do we truly have in this cycle, right? Will we have a retail-led altcoin season without QE? And this is why I say we need QE, right? Because if we don't have QE, yeah, it's going to be narratives here and there popping off, but it won't be like 2021 or 2017. And then people would say, oh, well, Millie, 2017 didn't have QE. 2017 didn't have 30 million fucking tokens either. So we got to call a spade when it's a spade. And stop trying to ignore the fact for the sake of our bullish and hopium, right? People can say, oh, Millie Beer is so salty. I'm not salty. I'm not bullish. You know what I mean? You know, we all on the Titanic, and I see a little bit of the Titanic sinking. I'm not about to stay on the ship with you because you want to stay on the ship. You can stay on the ship by yourself, right? I don't got to stay on that ship. I'm going to work to get off the ship. I'm not about to stay on that ship with you. So, if you're new in crypto, I do apologize, right? That you got to be a part of what's happening, but this is what's happening. Now that we got that out the way, let's talk about bullishness, right? Because again, this is a great setup for altcoins, specifically ecosystems that were being extracted of their liquidity, like Avalanche, like Phantom Sonic, right? What happens is the rotation of liquidity will go into another ecosystem, and if you get to this ecosystem early, you'll make money at first. And then eventually, when everybody see people making money in that ecosystem, what does it attract? Scammers. So the key is to be in these rotations early, make your money, and take your profits. This is the cycle about taking profits, not round tripping. And I know people want to go back to the Murad thesis and believe in something and all that. Come on, man. Like, we all grown here. Yeah, you can believe in something, but you don't have to have blind belief. Because then that's just, you know, no offense to anybody, blind belief, that's just stupid. That's like the blind leading the blind. Yeah, I can tell you believe in something if I got $30 million. Yeah, believe in something. I'm up 30 M's. So if I get down to 10 M's, I still feel good. I'm still better than most people in life. But unfortunately, every retail is not in that position. So you got to have a voice of reason. I'm not trying, like I'm just saying, this is not an emotional rant, but this has been a major cleansing in the market, which is good for real ecosystems, Base, Avalanche, you know what I mean? What did we just talk about? Sonic, Phantom. There's a few other ones. If I missed them out, I do apologize. Hedera, right? Hedera. Now can't leave out Hedera. Tau. Tau just went to D-Tau. And these are all of the people that showed up to the launch of D-Tau. So there's things happening, right? There's already people starting to use Junction. You know, over here on this channel, we big on Jasmy. People are already starting to use Junction. People are already starting to use Rufus, Testnet, Doge on Mars, right? These are tokens that got legit stuff going on, and they've been around a while, and they've stood the test of time through information. So salute to the OG tokens, because the OG tokens ain't really going through all this extra shit. Things are happening with HBAR in their ecosystem. So, you know, in the midst of, you know, crypto right now as a trend, right? If you look at crypto as a trend, it's kind of like going down, right? The reason I'm pointing out all of this bearish sentiment is because if you are new and you do have extra liquidity and you do believe in what's to come for crypto, you do believe QE is going to happen, you do believe, you know, these altcoins are going to pop off, this could be a good opportunity. If you've been in crypto for a while, for a few years, and you've just been holding those bags, holding your bags, well, we got to talk about what we're actually seeing on the charts here, right? At the end of the day, our total 3 just printed another weekly candle below our, what's this, 5-day moving average, still above the 25-day magnet, but below our trend line. Hopium, we are oversold, but no sign of reversal until we get the first Stark RSI cross here. So just wait for that cross, and eventually altcoins will bounce, right? I'm not saying altcoins are done. The low cap coins, and you probably feel this if you're holding like micro caps, low caps, I think those are the ones that's getting hit up the most because they are very volatile, and there's been a lot of like ups and downs and rugs and scams, and this others chart covers all that dirty shitty of the shitty, right? You got a bear cross with the 5-day and 25-day. Now below not only our 5-day and 25-day EMA, but our money noodle. So you got to ask yourself, like, at what point will this reverse, right? This is under both moving averages here. Let's go to the stock RSI. And at some point we will, you know, confirm momentum if we get a stock RSI cross, but we don't have that cross yet. So you got to assume exactly what you're seeing on the chart, right? And Bitcoin dominance is overbought. So I'm saying all this. This could be the cleansing. I want to go back to this, right? This could be the cleansing that we need in crypto, right? This could be the major cleansing that we need in crypto to reset a lot of those altcoins. The casino has been destroying retail, and now there's implosion going in. It happening in crypto, which means like people who do have the insider information, they're now telling on other people who got insider information, and now a lot of people dirty laundry is about to get aired out. So this is an implosion, and I don't think that it's specifically going to tailor or trickle down to other ecosystems. This is why I believe that there's an opportunity here. So if you still are here in the video, then this is the part where it's bullish, right? This implosion is specifically happening on Solana. The fucked up part about it is that people think that it's happening in crypto, right? But it's 90% of it is just Solana. So what happens is a lot of people will just rotate to another economy within crypto. They'll move on from this platform, Solana, and go to another platform. So I want to make it clear that a lot of this implosion and this negativity and this toxicity is specifically tailored to Solana ecosystem. Solana isn't the only ecosystem in crypto. So this is why when you're seeing the total 3, you're seeing the others chart, all these charts getting beat up around and oversold. And if you look at the heat map, you're seeing some really, really good project oversold. It's important to note and remember that this toxicity right now, it's going to you're gonna feel it in the grand totality of crypto, but it's specifically Solana's ecosystem. So once that gets cleansed and goes through a cleansing, we can have a more, healthy space, right? And now you start to see other ecosystems thrive because people will start rotating into ecosystems that are more fair. And I think the problem is that a lot of this sniping and stuff, yeah, it happens on every ecosystem, but it really happens, and it's really like the tools in Solana is like it's rigged for you to lose, right? But these are not tools that are being utilized in every ecosystem, right? So maybe you got a fair chance on Hedera, Avalanche, Sonic, even Binance, right? So just think about that. Just think about that, right? We had to get the negative out the way, but we got to also think about the positive. And of course, I'm still suspended on X. Not sure why, but you can see, like, you go down to crypto Twitter, it's like the sentiment is awful, but there's a lot of good things happening in crypto, right? ETH, the ETFs, the Bitcoin strategic reserves, the stockpile, so many different things happening in the space right now. And I think Solana is just designed to distract us, right? So I pointed out, what I mean, Jasmy, Hedera, and Tau, right? I kind of like pointed those out because I specifically hold those. But there's a lot of good things happening in Avalanche as far as gaming, and also you're seeing the TVL rise here with Sonic Chain, right, aka Phantom, right? So you see a huge rise in volume, and also the TVL. So maybe some cool things is happening over there in Sonic, and I would pay attention to the top DEX, the top AMM liquidity provider, top gaming tokens, top AI tokens, top meme coins, right, in a new ecosystem, right? And then once everybody start migrating to that ecosystem, that's when you take your profits and you get out and you go do it somewhere else, right? Because it's a double-edged sword when people come to these ecosystems. At first, it's like, okay, cool, everybody's coming over there, means more liquidity, means more opportunity. But then once people start making money and it word of mouth and it starts to be shared within the crypto space, it attracts scammers. And unfortunately, we're in a decentralized space where everything is permissionless. So you don't have to have permission to do anything. You just do it, right? And that's what happens within these casinos, right? Each ecosystem, in my opinion, is a casino. So, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I don't want to make the video too long. I'll be making videos here and there, but I can't promise you guys that I'm going to be consistently making videos because, I don't know. Talking about crypto is really, really hard right now. Really, 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 really hard right now. Really, really hard. I like it is. I gotta be honest with you guys. I can't come up here and fake it till I make it because that just ain't me. You know what I'm saying? So if you see me like not really making videos, I'm still like actively researching and doing things within crypto, but just talking about it, just I don't know. I don't know, guys. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the current sentiment. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know. Am I tripping or something? Y'all let me know in the comments, bro. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to keep that hopium and that bullish sentiment of this channel. But it's a lot of things in crypto that I just am not a fan of. And I think that's fair. I think as a human, that's fair for me to have those concerns, right? I'm human. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. It's your boy, Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.